Oh, hey guys, it's Ryan live from Unbound. As you guys can tell, I am in the sound room right now, and I wanted to show you guys the new studio condenser microphone right here. It looks a little small. Sorry, it's not the best angle right now, but this is the LCT-240 Pro, and I'm still experimenting with it. But I did all the recent voice acting for the new TAKESHI Web Comic Animatics from the Mouth of Hell. I did all three of those, the voice acting for all three of those animatics yesterday, and it took like 4 hours straight just to get all that voice acting done because it was a lot of voice acting. I had a lot of lines to do, but this guy seems to have carried me through, and it doesn't even seem to need a windscreen or a pop filter because what I usually do is I just do it like this with this kind of technique, and it's off to the side. So anytime I have to do a pa 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 or ba 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 ta ta ta, it doesn't even interact with the microphone because the microphone is angled uh, towards my mouth instead of just being directly in front of my mouth, essentially. And I also got another screen over here because it's going to help me with seeing like how do these characters act, or if the clients have to send me any sort of videos, so on and so forth. But as you guys can see, that's basically the setup. The mini fanless PC is right here. We have the HD camera right here. And yeah, just two screens. And I figured out, thankfully, just by tilting these screens upwards, just tilting them upwards, that disperses the sound. Instead of the sound bouncing back at me, it bounces more upwards, and it just kind of dissipates, which is really good. And yeah, it took a while to figure out the sound room, but so far, I'm actually pretty happy with the overall effect that the LCT 240 Pro has given me, and I've been able to do a lot of voice editing yesterday, and I was actually up until like 3 or 4 a.m. Yesterday just doing the voice editing because I was like, ah man, it didn't. At first, when I did the voice work for this, it didn't sound that great, and then I was like, oh, I need to do a little bit of EQ, and then I did it, and it sounds way better than anything I was able to do with the Zoom H4 and Handy Recorder. So this little guy is most likely punching above his weight. And not super expensive. It's like maybe 120 or something, but it sounds really good. Doesn't require nearly as much EQ or video edits. I'm sorry, not video edits, audio edits as other microphones. Thankfully, this guy requires very little. I just have to voice act, and hopefully, I just don't blow wind into the microphone. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it so far. I'm pretty happy with how the sound room's coming, and apologies for not releasing any videos. I've been so freaking busy, and I just got done with a voiceover blueprint webinar. I'm training. Well, I won't say any name. Well, I might as well say the name because it helps promote them. I'm training with Bill DeWees's voiceover blueprint, and I'm going to be at this for a while. It's going to take at least a couple to several months, most likely for me to get my DIY demo done, and also to get some work, and also to get paid. So it's going to take some time. There's a lot of stuff I have to do, and there's a lot of stuff I have to learn. But I am learning, and it's coming together. It's very slow and steady, and thankfully, the first step of getting good audio is, for the most part, I'd say done. There's probably still more I can do, but um, I will say that the voice acting that I have voice edited yesterday sounds a lot better than the Zoom H4 and Handy Recorder. It sounds unbelievable, actually. It sounds really dang good. Like, I could just do it with the raw audio alone, but it's much better to do it with some basic EQing and basic audio effects, because that will help uh, even out, balance out, and it basically enriches the sound of the voice work. It makes it sound not just more professional, it makes it sound almost like silky, and almost it sounds pleasant to the ear. So I'm really happy with this, not just the microphone, but also just the new EQing stuff I have learned. So I'll make sure to do that with Brenna's voice lines too for these next animatics. But you guys can look forward to these next animatics. Within the next couple of days, I will get them released back to back. And once these animatics have been fully released, I will basically get started on the new Takeshi webcomic, The Mouth of Hell. But keep in mind, I have a lot of webinars I have to attend to every single day, and a lot of videos I have to watch every single day. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be done, so I'm doing the very best I can with the time I have on my end, but thankfully, this next comic won't take too much work.